Hi everybody, welcome to today's reading. You will definitely have been feeling like you're in a bit of a spiral. It's quite confusing energy, and it is because we have the new moon today, but we also have we're heading towards the Mercury retrograde at the end of June, and we are also moving from June energy to July energy, so it's been pretty tough. And you will have seen diplomacy out the window, and perhaps even in your own life. There's a sense of wanting to create getting muddled up with some kind of tension that's not actually yours to get muddled up with, and it's your choice. It's your spirit is inviting you to just pause and remember that you are a seeker of peace. So when you sit in that space, when you think to yourself, hang on, I'm about peace, love, unconditional love, and when we talk about any particular subject, no matter what it is, and we work from that grounded intention, then we can create that. We create it by being an example, right? So yes, it has been a very confusing energy. Just pause and reconnect to your essence and to your wisdom, right? Through your Ajna Center, you've got this. Okay, you can see and feel what others do not, and that sometimes means that you get kind of dragged into their vortex of Shitola. And also be aware that you're not to create that vortex of Shitola either. So don't do things that antagonize other people or point out to them their furballs, because it's just not going to be of any benefit to you or to them at this particular time. All right, so that is not the June-July energy. We've got to work through this transition, and we can do this together. All right, I'm going to pick 3 cards. You know the deal: the left, the right, and the middle. They're face down, and then you can pick any one of those, all 3 of those, whatever. It's your fancy. Lefties, if you pick the left card, then Spirit is reminding you that you are an old soul, right? You've got this. You have had spiritual intention from the moment your butt arrived on the planet, right? And you know that it's your responsibility to be the harbinger of love and light, of unconditional love and light. And yeah, it's not easy. No one said it was going to be easy. And that's why Spirit says that people who are on the planet, spiritual people especially, have come here as a spiritual warrior. That's like not a warrior, but a warrior, right? So it means that we are prepared to push back on the shitola that happens, right? You're working from a spiritual base, from a spiritual intention. You're not creating situations that you know are going to antagonize or upset other people. You're not engaging in that negativity, right? Righties. Because if you are, it's just going to come back on you, and it doesn't matter how annoyed you are with the other that you're trying to be like, hang on, you really annoy me. It's just not going to work. They just don't get it. It's not in the right space. It's just going to push back on you. Why do it? Righties. So a great message coming, and Spirit does keep reiterating this in the messages that they've been giving me. So this is about heading down a new path, getting what you wish for, being quite exciting. Like that there is a peaceful outcome. And I think even on the world stage, that's kind of hard to imagine, and yet, for whatever political reasons, that is what is going to happen. So there's good news coming. It could even be in our macro, a job offer, someone being really nice to you, somebody changing up their behavior, or you changing up your behavior and seeing instant niceness or instant nice things happening. Middle card. And someone has to do it. If you wait for other people to be nice and they're in a bad mood, it's just not going to happen. And when you know that the energy is pushy, someone's got to do it, and it's us as spiritual people. Middle card. This guy is like not looking where he's going. He's going to run into the fire. And if you're not planning, if you're not thinking, what is my motivation for that change that you're trying to create in your life, then you're just, not really looking for the real outcomes. And Spirit is saying you are meant to be here as a humanitarian. Your energy focus is supposed to be about connecting with spirits, with your spirit team, right? But each one of us on the planet has a spirit, a soul. We have this intention. Each one of us, whether we like other people or not, they still are a reflection of God, divine source. So that's our job as spiritual people with intention, to be trying to help other people live their best life in peace and grace. And on that note, I will leave you to ponder and work with your own spirit team through this new moon and come out the other side going, yeah, I've got this. Yeah, I know what I need to do, and knowing that it does actually help you feel good in the process. Have a great